Well, it's billed as one of the most anticipated events on Singapore's entertainment calendar. Vocal groups from Singapore and around the world performing in a multitude of musical genres and styles.
Now that's what you get at the 8th International A Cappella Festival taking place here for a whole month. And that's not all. Budding singers also get to attend masterclasses and learn from the pros.
So to tell us more about what we should expect, we're joined by Festival Director Angelina Choo and Jason Ong. He's a member of Singapore's premier a cappella group, Key Elements. Welcome. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Angelina, you're wearing a couple of hats this time around. I mean, you are part of an a cappella group yourself,
yes.
But in this case, you're also the festival director. Tell us, this festival started in 2007 and 08. Now in 08.
International, anyway. Yeah.
Okay. What is so special and so different about this year's event?
This year's event, well, every year we have different groups coming in, and we work really hard to get in contact with them. And sometimes it's all about whether they're in Asia to be able to come over to Singapore. It's a stopover. This year is different because we've got interesting fringe events, and it's free for the public. Yes, including a performance workshop by a Bulgarian trainer.
We also have quite a few local groups taking part as well. We have a clip. Let's have a listen to some of their music, and then we'll get you to comment on it as well. Very catchy. Tell us a bit more about them.
This is Acappuccino, and they also have their own concert coming up, and they have been singing together as friends since probably high school or junior college, and that's been a long, long time, and they're still making music together. They're one of the groups that really reach out and travel out of Singapore to learn more about their craft. Yeah.
It doesn't look like they've been together a long time. They all look incredibly young. As do we.
Well, Jason, you're part of a group called Key Elements.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm curious to listen to what you guys sound like as well. I think we have a clip. Let's have a listen to what Jason does. Very nice. So tell us a bit more about your group, Jason.
Well, we got together in about 2001, and we've been singing since then. So, you know, here we are today, still singing.
Still singing, never running out of music.
No.
What has kept you guys together musically? I mean, it's kind of like a marriage, right? I mean,
Yeah.
do you guys really absolutely get along, or you have fights along the way?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, we're all divas, right?
Yeah, you break up and then you make up again.
Yeah.
So how usually do you resolve any creative differences?
They don't. They listen to what I say. I'm the creative director.
Okay.
So we're done, you know. No, just kidding. But usually the groups, if they have any creative inputs, we'll try them out, and if it works better, and then we'll run with that idea.
So do you have like a musical director, or it's a collaboration? You are the director?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you guys are going to be performing next week. What should we expect then?
Well, this year's show is called Coffee, Cocktails, and Chop Chai.
Ah.
So, you know, the alliteration. So, yeah, it's...
So very rojak,
kind of rojak, you know. So you have a mismatch of, you know, really interesting...
A bit nasi
pop stuff,
padang.
a bit, jazz stuff, and a bit local stuff, a bit, you know, international world music, all thrown in together, all sung a cappella.
I'm really fascinated by the fact that, you know, there seems to be such a diverse age group, and it's almost like across the generations, this love for not only music, but also this performance style, you know, has sustained in Singapore. Is that something in the festival you were particularly focused on, or you wanted to encourage, or?
In terms of age group?
And the diversity, you know, like keeping it in Singapore, in Asia, that interest kind of passing on through the generations.
The festival is a really important event in our calendar each year. And yeah, diversity is the word. And we also are supporting not the high-end mainstream teams. We are supporting a lot of indie, it's called indie a cappella groups that are amazing, but perhaps are not being managed by, you know, commercial.
So I assume these are the younger kids as well.
The international singers, they're usually either university or older, and most of them are full-time performers.
How do you find out about them? You know, in this day of social media, right? Are you mostly trawling YouTube and all? Or are there performance venues, you know, even throughout Asia where new talents can kind of get together and be discovered or
yes.
their growth?
There is this thing called Vocal Asia. It's from Taiwan, and they are bringing together the Asian so-called leaders in a cappella, and that's where we share information. But as well with the internet, they are always sending us their resumes now. It's really easy to find, you know, look for festivals and locate us.
And Jason, are you involved in any of the workshops or master classes?
Not this year, because we are also busy preparing for our own concert. It's going to happen right after theirs for the festival. So
I was reading that your opening concert had to be moved to an indoor venue because of the haze.
Yes.
Are any other of your concerts going to be affected?
No, they're all indoors at the Aliwal Art Center.
All right, so your singers can breathe easy.
Hopefully.
Now, both of you do sing professionally, apart from, you know, all this other activity and management. What are some of your tips for a group or a singer starting out today?
Me? Oh, okay. Well, I would suggest for me is definitely get your singing technique pat down. Don't be afraid to make new music, but make sure you can sing well.
And Jason, any tips or advice for aspiring singers who want to form their own a cappella group? What's the key to your success?
I think the key is the word group, because you're going to be working with a group, so you need to get along and be able to share ideas and be able to take ideas from one another. And I think if you want to, the other thing is probably sustainability. So we see a lot of groups come and go.
Things long term.
Yeah. So if you truly have the passion to make music, then make sure, you know, you put your money where your mouth is.
Well, let's make sure you guys have the audience, because I would say that's the key. I'm usually in the audience, and, you know, any performer without an audience is not a performer.
She already sits indoors, so, you know, I'm in.
So all of you viewers out there, do make some time for this festival. We've been speaking with the A Cappella Festival Director, Angelina Choo, and Jason Ong, who is a key member of the Key Elements. For more details on this 8th International A Cappella Festival, do log on to the website. It's now on your screen.